A change in the weather.
The rise in sea level is mainly caused due to global warming and the melting of the polar ice caps. This has a huge effect on our world in many areas, including having a global impact, economic impact, and impact on sea life. There are even some that believe that the rising sea levels could be the cause of the end of the world. We could realistically see the sea level rise over 1 meter in the next 50 years. This would cause many coastal communities to be affected in a very negative way. Aw, shit, shawty.
Get your towels ready. The sea level's going up. Temperatures are rising by 0.8 degrees, so you better start migrating inland. We're swimming this. Let's go.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look.
Dr. Ross, I'm on a boat. The sea level's rising by 0.7 millimeters a year. It's because of what we're doing to the atmosphere. Thermal expansion of the ocean is 57%. Those greenhouse gases are making a real big dent. Flooding coastal communities is taking away our lifestyles and our opportunities. So get your swimsuits and your flippy floppies.
Rising sea levels becoming a growing concern in California and around the world. 60% of people on Earth live near ocean coastlines. Tonight, Ann Thompson explains why scientists are paying very close attention.
For the past 100 years, as the climate has warmed, sea level rise has accelerated, rising by about 7 inches, and scientists predict it will only increase.
If we get rates of sea level rise of greater than 1 meter, you're going to inundate many of the coastal areas on our planet.
In the United States, Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C., Miami, New Orleans, and Los Angeles are just some of the places that face the threat of greater storm surges, flooding, and coastal erosion. Scientists cite 2 main causes for rising sea levels: a warming climate that is heating the ocean and causing the volume of water to expand, and melting land-based ice sheets and glaciers that are adding to the total amount of water in the oceans.
Sea level is rising. And of the sea level that we look at today, 1/3 of that comes from warming of the ocean. The other 2/3 come from adding water to the ocean.
We got stronger hurricanes, submerged coastlines, homes being destroyed, no end in sight. We've seen sea levels rise, no real surprise. We keep the pollution and Mother Nature cries, and the jobs will be gone. Tourism will decline, no more beaches of white sand, mangroves could drown, and islands could disappear, falling victim to heavy storms. It just gets worse with every passing day. The ice gets smaller as oceans get bigger, trying to make the world greener with no more litter. But soon the destruction will be worse contaminator, cause this pollution makes storms stronger contaminator. We must clean the world up and stop destruction from being spread. Yeah, Doc, we must clean the world up and stop destruction from being spread. Yeah, and mangroves could drown now. Be gone, contaminator, salt water intrusion and erosion contaminator. It's gone. Contaminator, it's gone. We know why the sea level is rising. So pollution ends, and there's no uprising. The sea will rise up and cut the tourism off, and islands are houses wiped off. The sea is on the rise.
But wisdom is bleak, and that's a word from the wise.
Some won't survive, washed away and capsized, and it will get too high, migrating human lives.
It's the coral triangle and it's 6 different places. A biodiversity hotspot and the mangroves are amazing. 75% of the world's coral species. Now that's info for your mind because you know we all need it. Turtles, otters, fish, and even the seals. Rising sea level affects them and we want them to live. The turtles' nests get destroyed because of erosion. The sand gets hot and incubation gets ruined. Let me tell you about the lobsters, and no, I'm not a doctor, but if it gets too hot, oxygen becomes a problem, 69 degrees Fahrenheit and not a bit more. If it gets any hotter, oxygen goes out the door. For the fish, temp affects the growth and survival, so 47 degrees wouldn't be reliable, and with 54 degrees being the max, anything higher than that can harm them till they're dead. And I love eating fish, I hope you understand that. The seals like to stunt, we know they like to hunt. The fish and the mussels is what they eat for their lunch. The retreat of sea ice increases every day, and when they go to have a feast they can't find anything. With algae, plankton, and krill atop the food chain, if they lose that, then nothing is the same.
As you can see, the rise in sea level will cause quite a bit of harm to our world. It is going to have a large impact globally, economically, and on the actual sea life. It could literally cause islands to disappear, millions of coastal residents to migrate, and it could cause a huge drop in tourism. If we do not make change to our environment and the way we live our lands, could greatly shrink and we could struggle for survival.
Are these gonna be bloopers? Because I still want to.
Yeah, it's bloopers. We're just doing bloopers. I didn't get that. Do it.
Do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
You ready?
Yeah.
Soldier boy, I think. Do it with Wiley, baby, Wiley Road. And Superman.
Do it.
Do it. We moved so many.
World. It is going to have a large impact.
You have to do that again.
Yeah, start over. You don't have to change the recording. Just pause for a second.
Sorry,
and then just
sorry.
start
I messed
again.
her up. I'm sorry.
I did it first.
Oh, okay.